Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video I'm going to talk about the monthly forecast for Capricorn people for the month of August 2025. For all Capricorn people, this is for Capricorn rising, Capricorn ascendant, Capricorn Lagna or Moon in Capricorn. This video is applicable for all of them. Now let's move on to the movements that are happening in the month of August for you people. So guys, first movement is 11th of August. Very important movement. Mercury, which is currently retrograde in the house of your marriage, okay, which is the lord of your luck, which is a very important planet for you. It's the lord of your luck, your destiny. It's the lord of your loans, your health, your diseases. Okay, it's currently retrograde in terms of in the house of marriage, in the house of business partnership. So yes, guys, you're facing issues with your marriage right now. There could be some kind of a disagreement with your spouse. You're facing issues with your business partners. Okay, you're facing issues with the relationship with your father. You're facing issues with the relationship with your bosses also, and you're also facing issues around the debt. Okay, so as soon as 11th August happens, you would see all these issues gets resolved. So there would be good because Mercury is getting direct in your seventh house, which means there would be good compatibility with your spouse. There would be good compatibility with your business partner. I mean, your business, the partnership business you have, whatever issues you're facing right now, you would see after 11th of August, all those issues gets resolved and it comes back on track. Now, if you see, Mercury is the lord of 9th house and currently it is transiting in the 7th house. So it is 11th from the 9th house, which means there could be gains in terms of your bosses. There could be gains from your father. Okay, there could be gains if you go for some higher studies, there could be gains if you're going for some long-term travel. Okay. Now, because Mercury is currently transiting in the house of your marriage, which means there is a possibility that, you go for a long-term travel with your spouse also. That's also seen. Now, it is second from the 6th house, which means if you're facing any kind of issues related to debt, now here you would see debt getting a little bit of comfort around debt you would see after 11th of August. And same thing, there could be gains with your business partners, there could be gains with your spouse as well. So good movement in terms of that. Now, the next thing is, anybody who is born on the 5th, I mean, Capricorn people who are born on the 5th, on the 14th, and on the 23rd, any month of a year, they would also see a big relief because, number 5 is ruled by Mercury, which is currently retrograde. And, if you total the 14 and 23, it also comes out to be 5. So all these numbers are ruled by Mercury. So, I mean, these people also are facing little bit of a brain fog, a chaos, clutter, low in energy, low in confidence because of Mercury being retrograde. So these people also after 11th of August would feel back on track, full motivated. That is also seen. So that's mostly about the Mercury, guys. Now let's move on to the 8th house. I mean the 17th of August, when Sun, the Lord of your 8th house, is getting into the 8th house. Now this is a little tricky placement, guys. I'm sorry. So Sun, why is it tricky? Because Sun one is coming in conjunction with Ketu. Okay, the second thing is 7th of September. There is a lunar eclipse which is happening, and that energy in the 8th house would start building up from the 17th of August. So what you would see is, because Sun represents government, so there could be issues around taxes, there could be issues around, insurance. If you are expecting some kind of an insurance or, some kind of, like there could be a government document related to taxes. There could be a problem related to income tax also, guys. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. That is also seen. Now, if any one of you is, expecting some kind of an inheritance, there could be issues around that. Okay, there could be issues related to your health also. But one good thing I would say, because, Ketu, it just, exposes. So what may happen is, if you have any kind of health issue which even you don't know. Okay, here, one good thing is that, because this is also the house of longevity, and Sun being there in its own house. So Ketu might expose that, particular illness or a disease that you may, get cured. that you may start working on that in the very initial stages. So that's a good thing. Overall, it's a difficult transit, guys. Be very very careful around the government. Okay, now one thing I would like to add here: who gets this impact? Okay, this is not for all Capricorn people. This is only for Capricorn people, who are passing through with either Sun times or either Ketu times. Sun Mahadasha, Ketu Antardasha, Ketu Mahadasha, Sun Antardasha, or Sun Mahadasha, Sun Antardasha. Okay, or Ketu time. So Sun and Ketu, if you're passing through with, okay, this impact is there on you. Otherwise, for everyone, just chill. It's going to be a drop in the ocean. So nothing to worry. And one more thing, in case you're passing through with this time, guys, just offer water to Sun in the morning, and just offer some food to a dog. So you would take care of that. The impact may get minimized. So I mean, this is mostly what I wanted to talk about, the Sun movement. Now 21st of August, that's a beautiful movement, guys. Venus, the Yog Karak planet for you, the most important planet for Capricorn people. So Venus being the lord of the trine as well as the center, which is the lord of your fifth house, okay, and the lord of your profession, is getting into the seventh house. So let's start from the seventh house first. So Venus coming here. Now seventh house is the house of sexual organs, guys, and Venus is the planet which is the planet for sensuality. So there would be beautiful relationship with your spouse. That's one. Now, in case there is any kind of things like sexual energy, you would see that would be at its optimum level. And also if you see Mercury is also there. So there would be a lot of compatibility, a lot of sensuality, in terms of your spouse that's seen. Now, the second thing is there would be good relations with your business partner, and your business also would grow. Now, let's take on to the 10th house. Now, if you see, it is 10th from the 10th. Okay. So, which means, guys, 10th house, which means, like a lot of people who are expecting a promotion during this time. Okay. So, you would see that promotion is happening for you after 21st of August. Okay, if you're, it's basically you kind of looking for some kind of a higher post, higher designation that is seen from here. Now, people, you would see a hike in salary. Everything around work would be good. Okay, because it is 10th from the 10th house. That means Venus would completely support you at work. So there could be a lot of attraction at work in you, in your personality. Excellent communication. Okay, now the next thing is that people who are expecting a hike in terms of work, they could see that people, who are expecting, people who are out of job right now and are looking for a job, and you are passing through with Venus times, guys, very high probability that you get into the job, you get into a good job, and you get into a good salary also, like money wise also, it's a good thing, beautiful placement of Venus. So in terms of business also, guys, it's a great thing. So overall, if you see the Lord of 10th, which is the Kendra, and in the Kendra only, so you would see everything good in terms of work. There would be a lot of, I would say, growth at work. There would be a lot of luxury at work. Okay, that's also seen. Now let's move on to the fifth house. So fifth house is the house of your romantic relationships. Okay, and if you see it is third from the fifth house. And romantic relationship, what may happen is romantic relationship may get converted into a marriage. And because it is third, so you may get a communication from your romantic partner around the marriage, for the proposal of marriage. Okay, or this is a very high time for people, those who want to get married. Even if you are not into a romantic relationship also, Capricorn people, if you're planning to get married, it's a beautiful time. Like there would be a lot of probabilities around marriage also if you're single. Okay, now the second thing is if you're looking for a romantic partner, you're single right now, you're looking for a romantic partner, 21st August onwards, there is a very high probability that you would find a romantic partner for yourself. So there would be some good communication around your kids, there would be some good communication around your startup. Okay, people who are into the field of creativity, any kind of creativity, movies, cinema, artist, painter, musician, any kind of a creative profession, they would see a lot of growth, a lot of, I would say, good communication coming in. So startup also, you have some kind of a startup because it is related to your 10th house also. Okay, so which means you would be able to find good investors around the startup also. That is also seen. So in terms of education also, this is a very good time. So people, in case you're planning to go for some higher education around your profession, okay, if you want to upgrade yourself into some kind of a course, maybe some kind of AI course you want to do, or anything related to your profession which you have thought, because fifth house is the house of education also. So that is also and it is linked with the 10th house, so that is also seen. So this is a beautiful transit, guys. I mean, Venus is a very important planet for you, and Venus is at its absolute best, and it is giving an aspect on your ascendant also. So that's also very good. So I mean, blessed times for people who are passing through with Venus times, who are with Capricorn rising. Okay, now let's move on to the 30th of August, which is Mercury is getting into your 8th house. So yes, little bit of a tricky placement. However, if you see, Mercury is also the lord of your 6th house and in the 8th. 6th house is the house of diseases. Okay, and Mercury is the lord of 6th is coming into the 8th, which means, guys, it's a Vipreet Rajyog. Okay, so it is basically coming into, if there is any kind of disease which is not yet discovered or not yet, diagnosed, here, because this is the 8th house is the house of longevity. So what would you would see is that disease getting diagnosed, and you may start working on that, and getting for the cure, working on the cure for that disease. That would be seen Mercury, because that's the 6th house is the house of debts. Okay, so Mercury would definitely give you ideas. It would help you clean off the debts also. 6th house is the house of your enemies also. So Mercury would give you all the logics, all the intelligence to tackle your enemies also. So this is a good position. So only the ones with the Sun and Ketu are a little careful. Otherwise, this month is meant for marriage, guys. Capricorn people. So any one of you who is planning to get married, this is a very beautiful time, because two very good planets for you. Okay, Mercury and Venus, the best friends of Saturn. They are both, forming a relationship with your 7th house of marriage. Also, I forgot to say, if anyone is planning to get into a partnership business, guys, this is a very good time. Okay, because both Venus as well as Mercury are going to make a connection with your partnership house. So that's mostly what I wanted to talk about the Capricorn people, guys. So one thing, like, I would like to clarify to all of you people, because in the comments a lot of people get confused, like people who watching my videos, they feel that whatever I'm talking about, Mercury, Venus, Sun, okay, you would get the impact, all of that. No, you would not. So for somebody to see the impact of Venus, wherein marriage, like profession, your romantic relationships, who gets this impact? The ones with Capricorn rising who are passing through with Venus times. It could be a Venus Mahadasha, Venus Antardasha. So whatever I am saying, then it gets manifested in your life. Otherwise, it's a drop in the ocean, guys. It is like 10% impact. So who gets the impact of the sun? Okay, the like whatever bad impact of sun. Who is passing through with sun and Ketu? Otherwise, there is no impact, or it would be a drop in the ocean. So guys, please, this is how, please read the transits, like, going forward. So I hope I'm able to clarify, and you can ask in the comments if you need more clarity around that. Because whatever I'm talking about, the like movements, okay, those movements would trigger in your life. Only the condition is that you have to pass through with planet's time. Otherwise, it won't. Otherwise, it's a 10 to 15% impact. Okay, so that's mostly what I wanted to talk about this video, guys. So Capricorn people, if you like this video, I would request you to subscribe my channel. I would request you to press the bell notification. Okay, and I would request you to add a comment, because your comment really validates my effort. It just brings a smile on my face. Okay, and I've also shared my contact details, and I've also shared my email address. Anyone who wants to connect with me for a reading, you can connect with me on the WhatsApp or on the email. Guys, please connect with me on WhatsApp, because if you call, there's a possibility I'm like on another reading. So just send me a WhatsApp. As soon as I see your message, I will respond back to you. So that's it for today, guys. And thanks a lot for your time. And you have a great weekend. Thank you.